It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram's Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Lou Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Good afternoon/evening from Paris High School, where the Lady Tigers are set to begin their 2025-2026 campaign in the opening game of the 2025 North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament. Alongside my partner tonight, Lenny Irwin, this is Jeff Chambers. We'll bring you the play-by-play action of all the tournament games and most of the girls' games throughout the season. And Lenny, a little different look from the Tigers, but yet it's a very similar look.
Yeah,
A lot of girls on the court now that had a lot of experience at the varsity level, not only last year but the year before for some of our juniors. So it looks like a pretty strong, another strong team for Coach Tingley, but that's nothing out of the ordinary, right?
No, it's not for him. He just doesn't seem like he ever has an off year. He just keeps rebuilding year after year, and he brings freshmen up and gets them some experience when they are freshmen so that come juniors and seniors, they're already tested. So,
yeah, fresh off of a 24-8 record last season and a regional title, falling in the sectional championship to another member of this tournament, the Teotopolis Lady Wooden Shoes. They'll be in action later on tonight as they play Charleston after this. But the Lady Tigers face the Danville Lady Vikings in this one. It wasn't too long ago that the Lady Vikings won this North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament when Anna Halp, older sister, was on the roster. She came in and put on a show for all 4 of her years here at Danville High School. But a little different look for them as well. They got some numbers, and they've got a little bit of size, but Lady Tigers will counter that with quickness and just team ball. And that's what has been the Lady Tigers recipe, for the last 4 or 5 years at least, not counting on that one scorer each and every night. You can have 5 or 6 different Tigers leading you in scoring in any game. Danville coming off of a rough season themselves last year, finished with a record of 12-21. It's Coach Glennie Wilson's 4th year at Danville. Has yet to record a winning season. Last year, 12-21. The year before that, 10-18. And a winless season in 2022-23. So they are building, increasing from 10 to 12 wins. As mentioned, the Lady Tigers under Coach Tingley. Coach Tingley's got a record of 266 and 68. That's just here at Paris High School.
that's pretty impressive because ever since he's been here, he's done nothing but win. So, but
yeah,
he's got a good feeder program below him, though, because between the Mayo girls and the Crestwood girls, it seems like one or the other of them is always going to state. So,
yeah, when you talk about Lady Tigers basketball, it's never a rebuild. It's always just a reload, right?
Pretty much,
they always have interchangeable parts, and that'll be the course or the same this year. Lady Tigers will have just one senior on the roster. That's Kylie Edwards. The rest of them juniors, sophomores. Before the end of the season, there'll be a few freshmen sprinkled in here as well, I am quite certain. Run down the schedule for this week for the North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament. Of course, tonight, Tigers will kick it off against the Lady Vikings. Then Teotopolis will face Charleston immediately after this game. Tomorrow night, we'll see Olney versus Charleston in the opener, and then Terre Haute North, the 6th and final team in this tournament. They will face Danville in the second game tomorrow night. Lady Tigers will be back in action on Wednesday night at 5:15 once again when they face Terre Haute North Lady Patriots. And the second game of that night will feature Olney, LIC opponent, against Teotopolis. Pool play will commence on Saturday, so Thursday and Friday will be off days for all the ladies. And pool play will start at 10 o'clock, just depending on how you finish in your pool. Pool A consists of Charleston, Olney, and T-Town, while Pool B is Danville, Paris, and Terre Haute North. Championship game will be on Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock. Of course, we'll have all the Lady Tiger action as far as they go in this, depending on when they play. But you just look at it right off the top of your head, Lenny, and it's going to be Lady Tigers and T-Town once again.
Sounds that way, yeah, but what else would you expect?
Yeah, T-Town got the best of us last year in this tournament. Their first year in the North American Lighting Tournament. Ended in a title for them, so they'll be back to defend that later on tonight. We won't have those games for you. We may just stream those here on our channel, so if you are fans of those schools that are not playing against Paris, you may still be able to see the game and the scoreboard, but there just won't be any audio with it, so keep that in mind as you watch. I'm going to step aside and let you hear from some of our sponsors and be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
As your national anthem, we are set for starting lineups here in the opening game of the North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament. We are working on the glitching that's going on with the camera. Hopefully have that resolved here for you before tip-off. Starting lineup for the Danville Lady Vikings. Number 4, Anna Halp. She's a senior. Number 12, Ashanti Conaway. She is a sophomore. Number 14, Gabby Huerta. She is a senior. Number 21, Audrina Burns. She's a junior. And number 25, Jada Bell, head coach of the Lady Vikings, Glennie Watson. And now, turn it over to my partner, Lenny, for starting lineup for Lady Tigers.
All righty, thank you, Jeff. For Coach Dave Tingley and his Fighting Lady Tigers, number 1 will be Palin Camp. She's just a sophomore. Number 2, Kylie Edwards. She is a senior. Number 13 will be Kaylee Young. She's a junior. Number 15, also a junior, Alexis Lansall. And also a junior, number 23, Macy Bicknell.
Alexis getting her first start of her varsity career. She brings a lot of toughness to this squad, and she'll be counting on to bang down there in the paint and do a lot of the dirty work for Coach Tingley.
Yep.
You know, every team has to have one of those, and Alexis definitely fits that bill, but the others have had starting experience and pretty extensive experience as far as that goes.
Yep.
We're set for the tip-off as the 2025 season is set to get underway. Toby Wilson will throw it up. Tigers control, tipped to Edwards, but pulled down by Anna Haupt. Jada Bell will run things top of the key for the Vikings. Hand off to Haupt. Left side to Burns. She gets it back, guarded by Camp, and touch foul to start things off.
That'll be her first foul, team's first.
Feet just aren't moving as fast as your mind this early in the season. But we've seen Palin before. She is a force on defense. Vikings inbound. Pass into the paint. That's going to be a problem there. That's a good move. Could not finish. Conaway and Tigers look to run. Kaylee Young run the point. Gets into the paint. All the way to the rim. Hard off the glass. No good. Danville comes away. Bell will pull it out. She's going to thought about a three. Took an extra step.
Travel. That'll be a turnover.
Of course, she had a wide open look there. Her foot was on the line, but decided to drive anyway and took some steps. Young will walk across inside the first minute here of this opening game of the Thanksgiving tournament. Nice find that time. A great cut and curl and finish that time by Macy Bicknell. Tigers lead at 2-0, 1 minute into the game. Danville's got it. Working around the left-hand side. Conaway's got it. Nice backdoor cut and a good find. Could not finish once again. Camp comes away. She's got defender on her hip. Bicknell nearly took steps. Hands it off to Camp. Her right hand up and under is good, and she's going to head to the line for a three-point attempt.
That was a good move.
Burns is going to pick up that foul. So Camp will look to get the fifth point for the Lady Tigers the conventional way. And she does. 5-0 Lady Tigers on top. 6:40 left in the first quarter. Kick out to Haupt. Nowhere to go. She's guarded by Edwards. Now Burns nearly has it stolen away and does. Bicknell's got it. She's going to be hammered. Be two quick fouls on the Vikings.
That's Burns' second.
Yep, she's going to have a seat for quite a while now as Chardon Hillsman checks in. She's just a freshman. Bicknell with it left side. Cutting is Edwards. Right back to Bicknell. A little two-man basketball that time. Now Young's got it. She's going to drive left block and lay it off the glass for two. 7-0 Lady Tigers lead 2 minutes in. Haupt all alone in the corner. She gets it back. Her left-handed three is good. Nothing but net from Haupt. 7-3 your score. 5:55 left first quarter. Young back quickly. Kicks it out to Bicknell. She drives left side. That's her favorite spot.
Yes, it is.
She pulls it up from 6 feet and knocks it down. Full court pressure now from the Lady Tigers. They lead at 9-3. Ball's batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Danville. Well, Camp got it and knocked it off. Yeah, good job by that time by Palin. She was guarding Huerta. Huerta tried to throw it off of Camp, and Camp ended up knocking it back off of her and out of bounds.
Well, Camp's got those long arms, and she creates a lot of havoc with those. Turnover, though.
Extra step that time. .5:15 left, opening quarter. Lady Tigers lead at 9-3. Danville's got it. Huerta drives right side. Haupt. She'll dump it down. Good job that time by Lansall on the ground. Comes up with a turnover. Lady Tigers have numbers. They'll kick it out to Camp. She'll fire threes. Good.
Got it. Wow.
Palin Camp with a 3 and a quick timeout from the Lady Vikings. It looks like a full timeout. So we'll take one as well and be right back here. Lady Tigers lead at 12-3 here on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Out of a Danville timeout, 4:55 left first quarter. Lady Tigers on top, 12-3. No subs yet for the Lady Tigers. The only substitution for Danville was for Burns, who has 2 quick fouls. And a token pressure from the Lady Tigers. Danville gets the cross. Trapping defense deflected there by Bicknell. Deflected that time by Edwards. Danville still keeps it. Young with a deflection. 7 deflections for Lady Tigers, and Danville ends up with a bucket. 12-5 your score now. Young's got it. Top of the key. Looks like a 3-2 zone from Danville. She gets to about 8-foot mark and knocks it down. Good job that time by Kaylee. 14-5 your score. Long 3 is a hard off the glass by Conaway. Bicknell with it. Hands it off to Edwards. Now to Young. Pass deflected. Young gets it back. And 3 seconds in the lane. Lansall got caught.
Yep.
Understandable. Ball's deflected a couple times. J.C. Young's going to check in for her first action of the year, along with Peyton Keys. Camp and Lansall will have a breather. Not a very deep bench for the Tigers, just 3 of them on the bench today. Backdoor cut by Huerta, nothing there, and a jump ball. Keys right in off the bench to force that turnover. Beat Lady Tiger basketball, alternating possession, 3:43 left first quarter. Young dribbles left, hands it off to Bicknell. She tries to drive, nowhere to go. Now Keys top, she'll set. J.C. Young's got it now. Left side to Keys. Straight on 3 from Bicknell, no good. Young tracks it down. Nice find that time by Kylie. Now better find that time.
There we go.
From Bicknell. She's got 6. Lady Tigers have 16. 3 minutes left first quarter. Young with nearly a steal or a tackle, however you want to classify that. Left-handed shot from Porter's no good. Here comes Young. Hand off to Edwards. She sprints in the paint. Just inside the arc from Keys, no good. Edwards with the board, top. Young all alone, no good. J.C. Young once again tried to track that one down, just couldn't get there. So Bicknell and Edwards will have a seat. Camp's back in, and Morgan Combs is on the court for the Lady Tigers. Danville across the timeline, 2.5 left first quarter. Left side it goes to Huerta, nowhere to go. Haupt dumps it down low to Conaway. Baseline, no good. Hillsman shoots, no good. Here comes Camp. Loses the handle, gets it back. Young, nice find to J.C. Young. Her shot's blocked. Combs there. Keys there to
Oh!
almost finish. Conway comes away with it.
Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And the Mary Lou Pine family. Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And the Mary Lou Pine family. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Welcome back for the second time to Lady Tiger basketball. Went ahead and restarted the stream. Hopefully that will fix some things, but if it doesn't, let us know. Morgan Combs off the inbounds pass from Keys, lays it up and in for two. 18-6. Lady Tigers on top, a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Danville's got it across the timeline. Now Halp's got it. Back to Huerta. Down to Conaway, poked away. Here comes Keys. She's going to go coast to coast here and finish for two. Peyton Keys with a 2-point bucket. She's got a pair of points. 20-6 your score, under a minute left here in the opening quarter. Huerta in the corner. Up top it goes to Hilsman. Her three is no good. See if the Lady Tigers hold for the last or not. 40 seconds left. Bicknell driving left side. Puts the ball on the baseline, out of bounds. Turnover for the Tigers.
It looks like it froze again.
We got a guy working on it. Danville, 30 seconds left. They have the basketball. Looks like they may hold for one. They trail by 14, though. Hilsman drills into the paint and loses the handle, out of bounds. Turnover for Danville. Kaylee Young will come in for the final 21 seconds of this opening quarter. Full court pressure from Danville this time. Clock's rolling at 15. Young gets it across. Tigers spread it out. Now they'll go into their end of quarter play. Edwards has it, dribbles to the elbow, dump pass down to Combs. Her shot's blocked out of bounds. 2.3 left in the quarter. J.C. Young will come in here for the final play. Somebody's got to come off. It's going to be Macy Bicknell. Lob into J.C. Young. Her shot's no good. And that's the way the quarter will end. Lady Tigers lead at 20-6. We'll be back with second quarter action here on the Paris Sports Network. Second quarter action is set to begin here. Lady Tigers lead it 20-6 over the Danville Lady Vikings. It'll be Danville basketball here as we start this second period. Bell across the timeline, guarded by Young. Stolen away, now stolen back by Danville. Halp's got it top. Now Huerta back to Halp. Halp all alone in the corner. Her three is on its way, but she took a step before. Turnover Danville. Turnover fest here to start the second quarter. 2 for Danville, 1 for the Lady Tigers. Keys walking across the timeline. Bicknell's got it, left side. Now Kaylee Young's got it top. All alone underneath is Bicknell. Nice backdoor cut and find that time. Bicknell to Keys for a 2-point basket. First points of the quarter. 7 minutes left in half, and Bicknell with an easy steal. Finds Young. She's got a gal on her hip, though. She deflected the shot. Danville coming back quickly the other way. Help jump into a three and knock that one down. Did the same thing as she did last time. Hopped into that three. This time it wasn't called. She knocked it down. 22-9 your score. Edwards got it, top of the key. Bounce pass into Combs. Back out to Young, all alone in the corner. No good. Bicknell with the board and put back. Macy with 8 points in the game, leading all scorers. Conaway's got it, left side, guarded by Combs. She gets to the block, lays it up off the glass, no good. Combs with the rebound. Edwards in the corner to Keys. Young, Bicknell all alone. She'll take the three, no good. Tigers ice cold from beyond the arc. Start this game. Halp all alone, just inside the arc, no good. Keys dribbles all the way to the left block. Blocked out of bounds, though, by Conaway. It'll stay with the Tigers. Aisha Bland will come in for Danville. J.C. Young will come in for the Lady Tigers, along with Alexis Lansall. Same play they ran to the end of the quarter. This time, J.C. Young finishes. 24-9 your score. Lady Tigers lead it by 15. Danville just gets across the timeline. Bell's looking for somebody wearing maroon. Bland's got it, tries to drive baseline. Lansall cuts her off. And a body on the drive, foul on the Lady Tigers.
I think it's on number 3, Peyton Keys. That'll be her first.
Maya Cross in for Danville, her first action of the season. Hughes to inbound. Throws it right to Bicknell. Another turnover for Danville. Macy will hold it out or pull it out. And took an extra step.
Yep.
Five minutes left here in the first half. Bicknell with the pick. She'll get it right back. And silly foul that time.
Yeah, it was.
Monty Hughes just slapped her on the back as she went up for her layup. So she'll have a chance for a three-point play. And a chance to give Lady Tigers a 20-point lead here early on. 5:02 left in the half. Cross has it. She's trapped. Nowhere to go. Now Halp Shot from the elbow, hard off the glass. Lady Tigers control. Keys has it. Young to Bicknell. Young all the way to block, has it poked away. Danville did not turn it over. I don't know how they didn't.
I don't know either.
Young with a big board, but she falls hard to the ground. It'll be out of bounds and go or stay with Danville. .420 left in the half. At the half, we'll be shutting everything completely down and rebooting it all. Hopefully get you a better stream, better quality. Conaway dribble top. Halp's got it now. Back to Conaway. She's going to fire a three. It's going to be short. Good block at that time by Lansall. It'll be Lady Tiger ball. Huerta will come back in for Lady Vikings. The old inadvertent buzzer. It's the first game for a lot of people, didn't it?
It is. Yep.
Technical difficulties, extra buzzers, a lot of traveling. We'll get her figured out. Bicknell's got it right side, under 4 left in the half. Now Edwards dribbles around, long cross-court pass to Young. J.C. Young cuts to the basket. She's going to finish, and she's going to have a chance for a three-point play. The third one of the night for the Lady Tigers.
Ooh, missed it.
Danville's got it. They trail by 22, 31-9, 3:40 left in the first half.
You got JC over the back, I think, on that one. That'll be her first.
Danville inbound underneath their basket. Halp gets a breather for the first time tonight. Nearly stolen away, but Conaway's got it. Left side it goes to Huerta. She'll fire a wild two, no good. Lansall tracks it down. Edwards up ahead to Bicknell. Not used to seeing her on that side of the court.
Not usually.
J.C. Young's got it, top of the key, back to Kaylee Young. She'll drive, kick it out to Edwards. Tipped it, and it will stay with the Tigers. So Burns will come back in for the final 3:14. She's got 2 fouls in the game. Young to inbound to Bicknell. Back to Kaylee. Keeps her dribble alive. Puts a left-handed shot up. She's going to be fouled and head to the line.
Yep, it's going to be a blocking foul.
That's a fairly obvious foul. I don't know why the Danville fans are so upset, but so Young to the line for the first time. First shot is good. Morgan Combs will come back in, giving JC a breather. JC did a good job in the minutes she was in there. Kaylee knocked them both down. 33-9, 3 minutes left in the first half. Bell hands it off to Burns. She's going to be fouled. Be Alexis Lansall. Or excuse me, Kaylee Young.
That'll be her first. Team's third.
Danville gets it in. Left side, it goes to Huerta. She'll fire from 18. No good. Gets her own rebound. Hard off the glass. Another rebound for Danville, but thrown right to Bicknell. No numbers there, and she turns it over. Danville quickly back the other way. Jada Bell lays it off the glass. No good. Gets her own board. Puts it back up and in. 6 chances for the Lady Vikings that time. Edwards has it now, right side. Knocked All right, I think we got things squared away here. We're at halftime. We got a little over a minute left before the third quarter begins. Lady Tigers lead at 37-13. We'll turn it over to my partner, Lenny Irwin, for some quick first half stats.
All righty, Jeffy, we got them for the Danville Vikings. They've got 13 total points in the first half. They are 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe for 33%. They're 2 out of 5 from three-point range for 40%. But from two-point land inside the arc, they're only 3 out of 14 for 21%. Anna Halp leads the way with 6, 4 for Jada Bell, and 3 for Conaway. For the Lady Tigers, we've got 37 points. Palin Camp has 6. Peyton Keys has 4. 6 for Kaylee Young. 11 for Macy Bicknell. 6 for Morgan Combs. And 4 for J.C. Young. And that's what we're going to go with right now. It's time for second half action.
Yeah, once again, pretty balanced scoring from the Lady Tigers. Kylie Edwards will start along with Kaylee Young, Alexis Lansall, Palin Camp, and Macy Bicknell. So starting lineup back out there for Lady Tigers. Comfortably ahead, 37-13. Hopefully things are working a lot better on your end. Once again, we appreciate Nathan Bell stopping by and giving us a hand as usual. Bicknell's got it after losing it in the backcourt. Camp's got it, crossover. Back corner goes to Bicknell. Bounce pass to the free throw line, Lansall. Young to Edwards. She'll fire a 3, in and out. Young with the board and the putback. But the foul is going to be on the floor. And that's going to be 4 on Burns. Holy cow.
Yep, she didn't last long. I'm not sure we'll see her until maybe way late in the fourth quarter now.
Well, she's played about 4 minutes and has 4 fouls here in the first half plus. Camp hands it off to Bicknell. She's around the curl. Loses the handle, back to Young. Edwards looking work off a screen from Lansall. Now Bicknell will drive. Nice find that time. Lansall will kick it out. Oh, nice find that time.
Yeah,
Camp right in front of the rim. Good job by Palin not bringing that basketball down, finishing it with above her head with those long arms. Driving back is Huerta, nowhere to go. She'll kick it back out to Bell. Left side it goes. Got a freshman running the point for Danville now is Hillsman. She'll hand it off. Bell will drive. Shot is no good. Rebound for Danville. Kick out to Halp. Her left-handed 3, no good. Another offensive rebound for Danville, and that's a problem. They've got a ton of those tonight, Lenny.
Yeah, but nothing to show for it.
Young, nice find. Streaking down the left-hand side was Camp. She'll finish. Beneficiary of that pass from Kaylee. 41-13. Bounce pass goes to Bell. Halp in the corner. And another turnover for Danville. And you don't want to save it down here. Just let it go out, right?
Yep.
So Edwards will trigger it in.
Oh.
Streaking to the basket was Young. Faked the pass up top to Bicknell, and Young just streaked to the basket for an easy left-handed layup. Tigers up by 30. Under 6 minutes left, third quarter. Huerta trying to drive, just can't get anything going toward the rim. Burns. And steps from Huerta. Young will bring the ball up for Coach Tingley. Start, stop, corner goes to Bicknell. She keeps her dribble live off the foot of Jada Bell. It'll stay with the Tigers. Letting you know how coaches are. Coach Tingley's going to find something with this, and that's his job. That's what he's supposed to do. But number one on the list is going to be giving up offensive rebounds.
Yep.
This isn't a very big Danville squad. finally get it in. Camp is going to streak to the basket. Her right-handed shot off the left-hand side is good. 45-13. She leads all scorers with 12. Halp. Shot that time from Hillsman is no good. It'll be Lady Tiger basketball. 5:16 left in the third. Young on the dangerous inbound pass, poked away. Hillsman on the reach.
Let's see, that'll be her second.
I think they put that on the wrong side.
I think they did.
There's another layup for Camp. She's got 14 in the game. Lady Tigers all over Danville, 47-13. Conaway, left side, it goes to Huerta, nowhere to go. Dump pass into Conaway. Up and under, no good. Lansall with the board. Young tries to drive right side, but was held, and she'll head to the line and shoot a pair.
Foul's going to be on 14. That's going to be Herta. That'll be her second.
J.C. Young will come in for Lady Tigers, along with Peyton Keys. Lansall will have a seat, as will Edwards.
Kaylee made the first one. Second one as well.
It gives her 10 points on the evening. Keep giving the points to Palin Camp, so I'm not sure how many she's got. At least on our scoreboard. Bell trapped in the corner, nowhere to go. And Coach Watson calls a timeout to try to bail his squad out. We'll take a quick one as well. 4:24 left third quarter. The Lady Tigers on top, 49-13.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
Out of a Danville timeout, 4:24 left, third quarter. Lady Tigers in full control here at 49-13. It'll be Danville ball on the far side of the court. Huerta to inbound, gets it into Conaway. She spins in the paint and is fouled. So Conaway will head to the free throw line.
Keys picks up the personal, be her second.
This may be the first trip to the line for Danville tonight. Lenny, I don't remember them shooting any free throws. If they did, it's not been very many.
They've shot 3. Conaway made 1 in the first quarter.
She missed the first. We'll have another one. Second one is good. 49-14, 4 minutes left, third quarter. Camp has it. She drives to the paint. Keeps the dribble alive. Shot's no good. It looks like a foul from behind there is going to be on Palin. Little frustration foul.
Yep. That'll be her second. Lead the team's third this quarter.
Bignell picks up pressure, half court. Trap the freshman, Hillsman, and nearly forces a turnover. It'll stay with Danville, though. 4 minutes exactly left in the third. Conaway's got it. Back it goes to Bell. Corner to Halp. Conaway down low. Kicks it back out to Halp. Her three, no good. Off the top of the glass. Young has got it. Tigers have numbers. Nice bounce pass ahead, but tipped away at the last second by Hillsman. 3:40 to go here in the third. Kaylee Young to inbound. Lob pass in to J.C. Young. Her shot rolls around and in. 51-14, 3.5 left third. J.C.'s up to 6 points off the bench. Morgan Combs set to check in. Next dead ball. Halp. Good strong to take that time from Bell, but she's going to be hammered, and that's going to be on Camp.
That'll be her third. Be the team's fourth this quarter.
First free throw on the way from Jada Bell is no good. Combs does come in, as does Kylie Edwards. Bicknell and Camp will catch a breather. Second free throw coming from Bell is good. Young, Combs, Keys, J.C. Young, and Edwards on the floor for Lady Tigers. Young,
good.
Young to Young,
Good
held
pass.
strong. Kaylee gets the board. She's going to be fouled. A little frustration coming from Danville, as could be expected. Huerta's going to pick that foul up.
That'll be her third. Team's third. Well, be their fourth this quarter, excuse me.
First free throw's no good. 3:04 left, third quarter. Tigers in control, 51-15. Second one in and out. J.C. Young with the board. She's going to be fouled. Shooting foul, but it'll be 1-1 for the final 3:03 of this third quarter for Lady Tigers.
I think Conway picked that one up.
Another missed free throw for the Tigers. That's 3 in a row. Second one rolls around and out. And the other Young with the rebound. Just a carbon copy of what just happened. It's going to be a jump ball. Amani Hughes comes in. She is also a freshman. So freshman for freshman on that exchange. 51-15, under 3 left, third quarter. Looks to be a running clock here in the fourth quarter once we get there, as IHSA rules. Conaway's got it, back to the basket. Backs Combs down. Her shot from 8's no good. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Tigers. Young across the timeline, 2.5 left in the third. Keys, right side, drives, cut off the baseline, backdoor cut.
Oh,
what a find, what a finish.
Wow.
You couldn't get a golf ball through that opening, but somehow the pass went through, and a great job by Kaylee of finishing there. Stolen away by Edwards. 53-15, Tigers on top. Edwards. Good patience that time on the pick and roll, and better pass that time from Keys. Combs couldn't finish, kept alive by Young, and Keys gets a second chance. This time she does finish. 40-point lead for the Tigers. Under 2 left, third quarter. Bell's got it. Hands it off to Hughes. Now back to Bell. Minute and a half left, third quarter. Out with a three off the backboard again. Kaylee Young tracks it down. Dribbles all the way into the paint, dumps it off for any one of three Tigers. Keys with the up and under finishes, and she'll have a chance for three. Not sure who that pass was intended for, but there's three Lady Tigers there waiting for it. Keys grabbed it. Her up and under shot is good.
Fouls on 12, Conway. That's going to be her second.
Bicknell and Lansall back in for the Tigers. About as the third quarter started, it's ending. All Lady Tigers here. They can't do no wrong. As Keys completes the three-point play. She's up to 11. Conaway on the drive, baseline, cut off by Lansall. Nearly loses the handle. Back it goes to Huerta. Now back to Conaway. Halp. Huerta. Her shot from the elbow, no good. Pair of Lady Tigers there. Combs comes away with it, under a minute left. Key, start, stop. Nice dump off to Lansall, and Alexis finishes.
That's her first points of the ball game.
So all Lady Tigers in the scoring column now, except for the lone senior. Kyla, the only gal yet to score yet. Not that she has not contributed tonight, though. Huerta back to Halp and foul on the play. That's one thing about Kyla. She doesn't care if she scores or not. And at any point in time, she can put 20 up on you in a hurry.
Fouls on Bicknell. That's her first.
Conaway, top of the key, right where we want her. Left corner to Halp. Back up top to Conaway. She drives, spins, up and under, no good. Combs there for the board. Tigers with the ball and 15 seconds left. Combs will run the point up ahead to Bicknell. Keys will fire three, no good. Danville comes away with it, 5 seconds left. Hughes driving. She's going to be fouled with 1.8 left in the third. That's one of those where you just kind of, she's out of control, just let her try to do her thing.
That'll be Payton's third.
It's early, Lenny.
Yep.
Got to keep telling ourselves that.
It is.
And, you know, you're talking, and they got a 45-point lead. It's not like, but you know how Coach Tingley will be when he gets up here. Hughes with her second free throw coming. Is good. 1.8 left. See if Tigers can get a shot off here. Keys has it, and it's not going to get it off. At the end of 3 quarters of the play, Lady Tigers lead at 60-17. We'll be back in a minute here on the Parasports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger Basketball here on the Parasports Network. We head to the fourth quarter, the final 8 minutes of this one. All we're waiting on is the final score. Lady Tigers firmly in control here, 60-16 over Danville. Second game tonight will feature Teotopolis Lady Wooden Shoes against the Charleston Lady Trojans. Tomorrow night, Olney will face Charleston in the opener at 5:15, and 6:45, Terre Haute North will face Danville. And on Wednesday night, the Lady Tigers will be right back here in action at 5:15 as they play Terre Haute North Lady Patriots. Young's got it. She dribbles across. Be a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Bicknell with steps. Danville to inbound on the far side of the court. Huerta across the timeline, guarded by Camp. Halp's got it. Back to Huerta. She'll fire a three. No good. Young with a rebound. Looks up ahead to Bicknell. Back to Young. Her floater for 15. No good. Bicknell with the board. Put back. No good. There's Camp. She keeps it alive but throws it to Conaway. She's all alone heading up for a layup. And it's good. First points of the quarter belong to Danville. 7 minutes left in the game. Camp is hammered by Conaway. A good find by Kaylee Young on that as Camp was standing all alone underneath our basket.
Yes, she was. Not sure there was a good foul, but that was a good foul.
So Camp back to the line, looking for her 14th point of the night. She's got it. Camp with 14. Kaylee Young with 12. Macy Bicknell with 12 lead the Lady Tigers. Camp has got 15. Clock rolls at 6. Alp's got it. Right side it goes to Hughes. I've yet to see Audrina Burns. She's picked up her 4th foul late in that third. Long three is no good. Pair of Vikings there set the rebound. Lansall tried to save it. Step on the inline though. It'll go back to Danville. Halp. Conaway. Down into Bland, trying to get a shot up, but she was fouled. She'll head the line and shoot 2. Kylie picked up that foul. First free throw is no good.
That'd be Kylie's first, though, and team's first this quarter.
Young and Combs and Keys into the lineup for Coach Tingley. The clock rolls at 5 minutes. Second free throw, no good. Combs with the rebound. Up ahead it goes to Keys. She'll stop and pop from 8, no good. Young with the rebound. Her up and under shot is no good, but she's hit across the arm.
Fouls on 5. Hughes. Her second.
Young's first free throw is good. Kaylee with as many points as is on her uniform number. She's got 13 tonight. Around and out. Camp battles for the rebound. It's going to be tie up. It'll belong to Danville. Under 4 left in this one. 63-18. Tigers on top. Nice, tough catch that time from Conaway. Comes down awkwardly, holding that knee. Now she's up okay. Camp's got it. All alone for 2 more. Palin with 17 on the night. Clock rolls at 3.5. Huerta, wild shot, no good. Combs comes away, up ahead once again to Camp. She'll hand it off to Kaylee Young, and she'll finish. Camp a little too far into the basket that time. Wisely handed off to Kaylee, and no maroon jerseys around her. Huerta off the back of the rim and in. 67-18, 3 minutes left in the game. Young, nice find. Combs with the catch and the finish. Combs up to 8 on the night. be kind of a teaching moment for coach, for Audrina Burns. She has not seen the court here in the fourth quarter. Sitting right next to the assistant coach. For them to be successful, she's going to have to be on the court.
Yep.
Yeah, I think she's kind of finding that out the hard way here. 2.5 left. Tigers on top, 69-20. Keys finds a lane to the basket, lays it up. She's going to be fouled.
Fouls on 32. Bland, that'll be her first.
Peyton Keys shooting 2. Clock rolls under 2. Rolls around and in. Tigers at that 70-point mark with a 50-point lead. Second free throw from Peyton is good. Conaway thought about a 3. Instead, it goes to Hughes. This time she will fire. Her 3 rolls around and out off the leg of a Lady Viking, and it will go to the Tigers. 80 seconds left in the game. Clock rolls. Keys gets it on the run. Regains control and then loses it. Up ahead is Hillsman. She'll lay it in. Freshman with her first points of her career. Now Edwards in, looking to get in that scoring column.
Carried it.
Carry.
Yep.
.40 seconds left in the game. Danville with the basketball. Hillsman, pair of freshmen in the backcourt for Danville. Down to Conaway. Double dribble, nothing called. That's fine. Kicked it out to Cross. Down the corner goes to Hillsman. Clock rolls, 15 seconds. Conaway. Long 3 from Hughes, and no good. And the Tigers will just run the clock out here and come away with their first win of the season.
Pretty easy. Yep, pretty easy.
Lady Tigers move to 1-0 on the season, 1-0 in the North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament with a 71-22 win over the Danville Lady Vikings. We'll be back after a couple commercials to hear from Coach Tingley and get some final stats here on the Parasports Network.
Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Parasports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve. sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Lady Tigers advancing, staying undefeated in pool play, and they're in the 2025 North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament with a victory over the Danville Lady Vikings. We wait on Coach Tingley to come up for his thoughts after the game, and Lenny Earn on the stats. We'll run down the schedule for the rest of the week. Getting set to play here next is Teotopolis against Charleston. Charleston will be right back here for the first game tomorrow night as they will play Olney Lady Tigers. And then Terre Haute North will face Danville in the nightcap tomorrow evening. We'll be back on the air on Wednesday night, bringing you Lady Tiger action against the Terre Haute North Lady Patriots. That will tip off at 5:15. And the game after that will be Olney versus Teotopolis. Once again, in pool play, Pool A is Charleston, Olney, and Teotopolis. And Pool B is Danville, Paris, and Terre Haute North. Pool play will commence on Saturday morning. First game set for 10 o'clock. If Lady Tigers gain that number 1 seed, they will play at 11:30 against the number 2 seed of the opposite pool. And then the championship game will be on Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock. Being joined now by Lady Tiger head coach Dave Tingley. And Coach came out healthy, came out with a W.
Yeah.
As Lenny and I were discussing, you're going to find something wrong with this game, even though as lopsided it is, and that's your job to do that, right?
That's right. It's my job. Yeah, they know I'm really picky. So, yeah, it was a good one. Last year we came out of the game against Danville, and I think the score was 5-4 at the end of the first, and it was 3-2 at the end of the first 2 possessions. So it was an ugly, ugly game last year. And so I just didn't want to play an ugly game tonight. And we played about as clean as we can get. Just really sharp with our cuts, with our actions tonight. So I really liked that. But there, like you said, there's still some things that I saw from our offense that we could still do better. But they said, hey, Coach, we're going to do, we're going to do some different things tonight that we haven't really been doing in practice, so that was nice to see. But we got to put the whole thing together. Yeah, it was a really fun game for us to play, get that first one under our belt. Know that there's 30 games left in the season. So, this is a good first one to get under our belt, and, looking forward to, what we can do. I'm always thinking of the game ahead, or at least. So, looking at scouts, planning for Wednesday night, but it's good to get this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we said, it came out of it healthy, and like we talked at the top of the show, on any given night, any one of your players can lead you in scoring. And
yeah.
Tonight, Palin Camp was the beneficiary of a lot of great passes, but to her credit, a lot of great cuts on her part
to
get open.
Yeah. As I said, like this team, I feel is a very much a contrast from last year. Still some of the same players, but we're much more mobile. We have a lot of girls that can cut, drive, kick, shoot. So when you have that, you just have a mixture. And any time that one girl, we've been talking a lot in practice. Dan preaches an extra pass. Make the extra pass when you can. I saw so many extra passes tonight. That's when a good team starts to look, in that great category, making that extra pass. We did that tonight, so doing that in the first game is good. But you don't want to just be doing that in the first game. You want to make sure you're still doing that in the last game, and you're healthy and you're still working. You're not just taking it for granted. So. We're looking at all the angles, but I really liked what I saw tonight from making the extra pass and cutting.
Coach, I know there's not a lot of discussion we can have about this when it's a 50-point contest like this, but they stayed engaged throughout the entire contest. And we played the same in the fourth quarter as they did in the first, and that's a testament to them just being as hungry as they are.
They have not been very comfortable with being practiced the first 2 weeks. I have really demanded a lot from them. I have not been coming back to that word satisfied. I have not been very satisfied, and they are. I had to have a couple girls, I think, just remind the girls that hey, he doesn't just want us to be good. So he's got to be really honest about all the little details more than normal. So, and it's so true. Like it's you got to reward them at the same time. You can't let them feel like this is it. Because there's just so much. If we can get through some things early in the season, then you can move on and build to the next thing. And I think the last couple of years we've had trouble. We've had some things at the beginning, and then we've kind of gotten stuck and not been able to really progress to now what can we do? Now what can we do? What can we change this? Can we add this? And I think we can maybe start to do that this year a little bit. That's taking nothing away from the last few teams. We've had injuries. We've had different things that kind of caused that. But I'm really excited about this team for that reason alone, that I think we have a lot of girls now that are experienced. I mean, all those juniors have been playing varsity basically since they were freshmen,
Right.
So they've got a lot of experience on the court in key moments, different ones of them at different times. So it's really nice to have that. And then having Kylie out there as a senior, she's been experienced. She's been through that, the last 3 years as well. And then we've got the two sophomores that played here tonight. We got one that's not here tonight, but the two that they're on the bench tonight, they also had a ton of experience from last year's team. So, I mean, we got a lot of girls out there with minutes under their belt, and so that helps you as the year moves on to say, okay, now we got this. Now what next? Now what next? And that's what I'm kind of excited about this year with this team.
Not to look ahead or jump ahead, it's not your job to do that, but I will a little bit. Teotopoulos has a very seasoned roster.
Yeah.
A lot of them we've seen before, but what you just talked about, we've got some juniors that probably have as much or more action than the bottom five or six.
Yeah, it's pretty
seniors.
equivalent. Yeah, I mean, I would say we're both very experienced teams, in a little bit different ways, but both experienced teams. And it's every time we play them, it's a matchup. It's going to be a fight. So we both know each other very well. There's not going to be anybody doing anything that's probably too surprising. I mean, they've got that kind of team too. There's other good teams in this tournament. I mean, we play Terre Haute North Wednesday night. They got a freshman over there, a couple freshmen, but one in particular that's just really impressed me watching some film. And then they got some other girls that have been on the court for a while too. So they've got a group. Olney's got pretty much everybody coming back from last year. So there's challenges in this tournament for sure for us. And so I don't take anybody for granted for sure. We don't look at anything that other than what's ahead of us and playing our best to win that game. So yeah, we're excited to see kind of how the tournament progresses from here on out. But my next focus is Terre Haute North on Wednesday night. We'll do a little bit of watching tonight and tomorrow night, just to get some things, kind of, on the burner a little bit, so to speak. But my focus right now is how do we beat Terre Haute North on Wednesday night.
We'll be here for you, Coach.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
One thing I do want to add, we had I don't know if you guys had the stats here, but I got to mention this because this is absolutely incredible. Kaylee Young had 15 points. We had her for 12 rebounds and 12 assists tonight. She had a triple-double.
Awesome.
That's the first triple-double that I can remember, and I don't have the greatest memory, but that I can remember from any girl on our Paris high school team since I've been coaching here, which is the 13th year. So I just can't say enough. She was on that glass all night long. It was
incredible.
Some of the boards she grabbed was incredible. The passes she made, the court vision she has, and then she also scored on top of that. I can tell you this. I challenged her this offseason. I said, I want you to have 24. She's like, well, what do you mean? And I said, I want you to average 24. And we talked about what 24 means. I want her to average 24 points, rebounds, and assists. Any combination of that.
There you go.
Well, tonight she had, 24 and 15, so 39.
Not bad.
Am I right on that math,
Not bad
Lenny?
start. You're going to have to raise your stakes,
I think
Coach.
that's what I was going to tell her, that maybe we're going to have to up that ante. But she did awesome tonight. So proud of her, proud of all the girls. But that's a special night for her, and I want to recognize her.
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up,
Yep.
Coach. We'll see you on Wednesday
Thank you
night.
very much.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
Lady Tiger head coach Dave Tingley, happy as all get out, and as he should be with a big victory in the opener for the Lady Tigers. I'm going to send it over to my partner Lenny for some final stats.
All righty, Jeff. For the Danville Vikings, I had them unofficially committing 15 turnovers in the contest. Their scores were Anna Hout with 6, 1 for Emma Hughes, 6 for Anisha Conway, 2 points for Hillsman, 2 points for Gabby Herta, and 5 points for Jada Bell. I had them shooting 6 out of 23 from the floor for 26%. I had him shooting 2 out of 12 from three-point land for 17%, and 4 out of 8 from the charity stripe for 50%. That totals their 22 points. For the Lady Tigers, I had us committing 11 turnovers in the contest. Looked like leading the way, though. I had Palin Camp with 17. I had 16 for Kaylee Young, 11 for Peyton Keys, 11 for Macy Bicknell, 8 points for Morgan Combs, 6 points for J.C. Young, and 2 points for Alexis Lansall. The Lady Tigers shot 28 out of 48 for two-point land for 58%. We only made 1 three-pointer, though. I had us 1 out of 7 from three-point range for 33%. And we were 12 out of 18 from the charity stripe for 67%. So that's the stats. Lady Tigers win once again, 71-22.
Once again, congrats to Kaylee Young on picking up the triple-double, the first triple-double of Coach Tingley's Paris High School career on the evening. So congrats to her, and congrats once again to Lady Tigers. We'll be back on the air on a Wednesday night as the Paris Lady Tigers will face the Terre Haute North Lady Patriots. We will keep the stream running so that you can watch the Teotopolis and Charleston game. There will be no sound or audio on that. And then tomorrow night, if you want to watch Olney versus Charleston or Terre Haute North versus Danville, you'll be able to do that here on the Paris Sports Network. We will post that on our Facebook page. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. For my partner, Lenny Irwin, this is Jeff Chambers. You've been watching Lady Tiger basketball here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been watching Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.